now entering Crazy Joe's Galaxy. Enjoy the wild ride. You are now entering through the galaxy.
Crazy Joe here with Big Dog Jimmy. We've got the UFC 200 main event prediction. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button here at Crazy Joe's Galaxy to be one of the more than 1,300 badass, awesome warriors who have subscribed to Crazy Joe's Galaxy. We've got John Jones versus Cormier for the light heavyweight championship of the world. They will be unifying the championships. Whoever wins this will be the undisputed king of the light heavyweight division. We've got John Bones Jones, the interim championship. He never lost the championship. He was stripped of it. We all know the story behind that, I'd imagine. And Cormier won the fight to determine who would be the champion while Jones was gone, and he won, and he beat Rumble Johnson in a crazy fight. Was very interesting how that developed and went down. But anyways, Cormier is 17-1. Jones is 22-1 in his pro career. Who will get their second loss and who will go on to be the champion? Time will tell. Well, it's not that far away. July 9th is right around the corner here. It is July 23rd right now as I record this. So with John Jones, we know he's got 9 wins by KO TKO, 6 wins by submission, 7 times he's won by way of decision by the judges. He's lost 1 time, and that was by a DQ, so he really shouldn't have a 1 there. It should be over on the side. I don't believe it's not doing John Bones Jones justice that it's 22-1. It's really 22-0 with an other, over there because he didn't really lose. That was a bullshit call, in my opinion, by Steve Mazzagatti back at the UFC The Ultimate Fighter Finale 10. So anyways, Jones is going to fight Cormier, and he is on a hell of a win streak right now after that DQ. Where he started off against Brandon Vera with the TKO, and he has a submission victory over Ryan Bader, TKO victory over Shogun Rao, rear naked chokehold victory over Rampage. He beat the Dragon Machida by guillotine choke, Rashad Evan by unanimous decision, submission key lock over Victor Belfort, Chael Sonnen, he beat him by TKO. He beat Alexander Gustafsson by unanimous decision, Texera by unanimous decision, Cormier by unanimous decision, OSP by unanimous decision. He hasn't finished anyone since 2013 when he beat Chael Sonnen. So will John Bones Jones get back to his finishing ways of finishing fights, or will he end up winning by unanimous decision? Time will tell, and we'll get into that in a moment. Cormier has got 6 wins by KO, TKO, 5 by submission, 6 times he's won by decision. He's lost 1 time by decision, and that was to John Bones Jones at UFC 182. It's very interesting. He got rocked pretty hard by Rumble Johnson and then ended up beating him with a rear naked choke when Johnson gassed. He won an epic split decision over Gustafsson at UFC 192. It was interesting, is that he was a heavyweight, and then he dropped down after fighting Roy Nelson. And he's been on a tear in the light heavyweight division, except for when he went against John Bones Jones. I think Cormier more should be in the heavyweight division, but hey, I'm not Cormier and I'm not his coaches or managers or whatever. So will he go back to heavyweight after this fight, or will he stay at the light heavyweight division? I believe John Bones Jones is going to win this one with a KO in the second round, or TKO, probably TKO ground and pound over Cormier when they go to the ground. I believe Cormier is going to try to take Jones down in the second round, and Jones is going to flip him and trip him up and take him down to the ground when Cormier tries to take him down. We all know that Jones can pick up Cormier and take him down, and Cormier can pick up Jones and take him down. But I believe Jones will be the dominant fighter in this one. I believe he is going to take the fight to Cormier, and this time around, without it being all-out aggression and like a hatred for each other. At least on Jones's side, I think he'll be able to keep his emotions in check and be able to defeat Cormier. I think Cormier is going to have his emotions on high alert, and that will cost him the fight. And John Bones Jones will end up becoming the unanimous, undefeated light heavyweight champion of the world at UFC 200 when he defeats Daniel Cormier by TKO victory in the second round. It could go longer. It could go 5 rounds, and he finishes him in the fifth round. He could finish him in the first round with a nasty right or left or uppercut. It's going to be interesting. I think one thing is, so when Cormier gets rocked by a punch is when he constantly just goes for takedown after takedown, and that could be where he gets rocked by Jones and he tries to go for a takedown, and Jones hits him with a knee and knocks him out with a knee. He could hit him with a head kick. There's so many possibilities, but I believe it's going to be a TKO ground and pound victory for John Jones when Cormier is not able to fight defensively in a way to keep the fight going. Big Dog Jimmy thinks that we're going to see Daniel Cormier pick up John Bones Jones, take him down to the ground, and end up getting his back and choking him out like he did Anthony Rumble Johnson and getting him with a rear naked chokehold and defeating John Jones. That's what Big Dog Jimmy, he thinks Cormier is going to win this one with a submission and stop John Jones for the first time in his career. I believe we're going to see John Jones stop Daniel Cormier for the first time in his pro career, and it is going to be an epic fight there at UFC 200. Leave me a comment, like the video, subscribe to Crazy Joe's Galaxy. Let me know, are you going with me with John Bones Jones taking the championship off of Daniel Cormier and becoming the undefeated, undisputed light heavyweight champion, or do you think Big Dog Jimmy's right with Daniel Cormier winning and defeating John Jones for the first time in his career by decision, submission, or knockout? Big Dog Jimmy thinks it's going to go submission. I don't think so. I don't think either one of them is going to submit the other one. I think it's going to be a KO or TKO, and it'll be John Jones. And I'm giving Cormier the benefit of the doubt because I know he's a tough ass individual and an extremely awesome warrior inside the octagon in MMA. I don't think it'll be a first round finish. It would be insane if it was, but I believe it's going to go 2 rounds, and that's going to be that. That's going to be all they wrote. Hit that like button. Let me know your thoughts and opinions. Thanks for watching.